Live from the rinks in Hauppauge, it's time for Wednesday night action in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. And we kick things off with the debut of the Southampton Whalers, the organization making their debut tonight up against the East Islip Chiefs. Live on the Long Island Sports Network, my name is Ian Binky. We're set for a great night of action. Two varsity games to follow this one, but this one sets the tone, and it should be a really intriguing matchup where, of course, the Southampton Whalers want to start their season, start their tenure here in the league with a victory, no doubt. And meanwhile, the East Islip Chiefs, the red freshman team, looking to start the season off strong after a really good season last year. They want to set the tone here tonight and come home with a win to start off their season. Puck drop just on the other side, but we start off just like every night here at the rinks in Hauppauge with the national anthem. That's coming up right here on the LI Sports Network. The national anthem sets the tone here in Suffolk County. Now we're ready to go for this first of 3 games on the North Rink at the rinks in Hauppauge. In the white uniforms are the debuting Southampton Whalers, their first ever game in the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. And they turn to Scott Armusewicz in goal. Scott Armusewicz the third to be exact. He gets a start between the pipes for the team in the white and red. And with the old-fashioned Whalers logo on the chest, you got to love the embrace of the hockey history here for this program. Meanwhile, on the other side, the East Islip Chiefs in their very familiar black road uniforms. They're occupying the guest bench tonight against the de facto home team in the Southampton Whalers. We'll wait to see who they have between the pipes first here to start off their season. And it looks like skating over towards that direction is Anthony Ford, number 30, in the black with his customized black and red helmet. He'll be between the pipes getting the start there for EI. East Islip's varsity team will also be taken to the ice a little bit later tonight. They're taking on St. Anthony's in what's sure to be a thrilling matchup, but we start off here between the Chiefs and the Whalers, a debut for Southampton. I'll have to wait just a moment here as the penalty box door remains ajar. Now we're all set to go. The face-off right at center, taken and controlled by Southampton. Moving forward with it first, Andrew Wetter. Wetter tries a shot on the backhand. That missed wide of the target. Ford not troubled by it. Southampton controls back here in their own end, looking to move forward yet again. Stefano McCourt trying to move through middle. Look at the pass to Goldstein. That's intercepted. Moving with it forward, Kyle Kearney. Kearney, the drop pass, looking towards the middle. The follow-up was intercepted. It comes back behind. Stalls out on the far side corner, scooped up there by Miles Mazzarone. Over in the corner now, directs it around the blender. Southampton able to clear. Kelly tries to flip right back in. Delayed move as one man was caught offside. Allows it to be picked up by Enzo Magnotta. Magnotta looking up the left wing. That move intercepted. Stays right along the Whalers bench, now picked up by EI. They use this as a line change opportunity. The long shot, glove by Armusowitz. And he covers up the first whistle of this game just around a minute in. Seeing a little bit of what you're looking for here in that first shift for Southampton. They got some good offensive looks to start this one off. A quick glove save by Armusowitz to keep the puck out of the back of the net, try to slow down what's always a high-scoring EI team. Another shot up high, and Andre Lemaire got the look, but another glove save from Armusowitz. D-zone win by Southampton, needing to clear the danger. Good forechecking pressure applied by Evan Connors. This puck sent down the ice by Southampton. No icing. The officials wave the arms. We keep things rolling. Lemaire in his own end trying to pin it out of there. Over at the far side, Perello slows that rush up. Southampton trying to get possession, but that's directed onwards by Alex Walsh. He heads off. Fresh troops on the ice for EI. Forcing into a turnover. A puck right out in front. They score. Evan Connors right on the doorstep makes it 1-0 for East Islip. It was a turnover behind the net. Connors parked himself right out in front, able to receive the pass from a teammate, and really nothing much that Armusowitz could do there. He tried his best to take away the positioning, but too much room in front of net offered up by the Whalers defense. Makes it 1-0 for the Chiefs in the early going in this matchup. They look for more. Comes back in with Christian Fowler. Fowler looking over on the near side. That pass incomplete. Goldstein moves forward for the Whalers. Goldstein looking over towards the near side. No help there. Tries to feed out in front. Swinging at it was Quinlan Riley. Couldn't get enough at the four-handed bat at it. Stalls over on the blue line. Three Whalers converging on it. And now picked up. Maybe we'll move forward with it again. Wetter splits through the defense. Has it right wing. Drew Wetter spins off. Can't find any room to work on the near side. Good defensive collapse by Liam Lazzarino. Sends to the far side. It's met there by Enzo Magnotta. From the blue line, pins it down low again to Wetter. Wetter drives to the middle, tries a shot off the pad of Ford. Good kick out stop to deny the rebound. Back with it now, it's Max Goldstein. Goldstein on the backhand glide. Has it up at the top. Cuts through the middle from the face-off dot. Goldstein gives it up to Wetter. Looking out in front. Blocker stop from Ford. Rebound comes all the way out to the far side boards. Kicks up off the skate. That was of Wetter. Now a break potentially for East Islip, but tail end of the shift. The smart play is to get it in deep for the line change. 3 minutes into this one, still just the one goal on the board. Belongs to the Chiefs. They look for more after the turnover. The long shot, that off the stick of Jordan Haynes. That's knocked away. But it stays in here for EI with Sebastian DeFalco. DeFalco gives over to Connors. Evan Connors has the opening goal, trying to jam it out in front, ran out of room. Buys more time on the left wing. Sends behind the goal. Has some help there with DeFalco. Trying to move it out in front, up to Connors again. That bounced off his stick and high. Still at the side of the net. The poke check of Armusowitz jars it free, and he covers. Take a look here at that last opportunity. Nice play by Connors and company. DeFalco in there as well. He got it down low, looking for the pass out in front. You see it right here, fed right through the legs of the defender. One-timer for Connors, just up and over the crossbar. Nearly had his second goal already in the hockey game, but a bouncing puck could not be settled down. Puck turned over again by Southampton. Backhanded shot, just fed wide. That was a look for Haynes. Still in the corner here, Chiefs threatening. Applying the brakes, looking for some space. Good poke check, jarring that one away for Southampton, but they can't get it clear. Jordan Haynes back behind the net. Looking for the centering feed, that's knocked away. That off the skate of a defender in front. Up the near side, Whalers try there to clear. That's closed off quickly. Drop pass up to the top. Lemaire looking glove side, that just went by wide. Haynes to it first right wing. Shrugs off the stick check, works down low against the defender. Wraps around, Haynes looking for some space, rips one, that's blocked. Rebound to Lemaire, kick stop. Armusewicz pokes it wide. Some good saves early on for Scott Armusewicz III, keeping this just a one-goal hockey game. Perello could not knock down that pass, so it stays in the attacking zone with Lemaire. He tries another effort, that one off a defensive skate. Comes under the near side corner. Got it down low, set up for a one-timer, that's blocked. Goldstein trying to move the one-on-one rush. He's deterred on the quick break, now slows up, waits for some help. In the middle of a change, he takes it forward left wing. Charging in Max Goldstein. The last second sellout poke check just disrupts that play. That was Lemaire with the look on defense. Now it moves forward for East Islip. That last second deke by Kearney denied. Now back on the attack, Maxwell Goldstein. Goldstein rips a shot. That's a blocker save from Ford, able to pounce on top of it before the reinforcements arrived. Play starting to open up just a bit here. And that'll help matters for the Whalers. They get an offensive zone win. McCord at the blue line holds it in. Good extended stick, moves it to Wetters. Wetters feeds over to the help of Riley, feeding right out to the middle. A couple players there can't get it. McCord at the blue line feeds one on. That's just wide. Stefano McCourt from the blue line, key part of this ship, keeping the puck in the attacking zone, but now it's directed all the way down. East Islip able to get a change here. McCourt from his own end. Shrugs off the stick check, but lost his stick. Now an odd man rush. East Islip moves in. That's shut down far side post. What a move by Armusewicz. Teammates immediately greet him there after the outstanding stop. Defensive breakdown immediately turns into a 3-on-1 for East Islip. The breakout pass right in front. They tried to go to the far side post, but quickly ran out of the room because of the great reflexes by Armusewicz. They got another shot here on the far side that never reached the goaltender. Puck not out of danger. Dangling, looking for time. Haynes can't buy any. Goldstein, though, can't rip the puck away. Haynes, another shot. This into the breadbasket of Armusewicz, who's standing on his head early on in this contest. If it's not for him, Armusewicz, it's probably a multi-goal deficit, but he's made some really nice saves early on in this game, keeping it just 1-0. Here's another shot right in front, flipped up and wide. Great draw play right off the face-off. Now this covered up. It's another opportunity for East Islip right off the draw. But the shot just rolled up on the stick blade of the attacker, and the shot from Alex Walsh missed wide. Really nice shift by that line for East Islip. They kept the puck at the attacking end. Some really nice shot opportunities. Armusewicz stood tall on the ones that came towards the net. Wetters for Southampton, sticked aside by Ford. Anthony Ford has also made some nice saves of his own. Now here's a 3-on-2 for East Islip. They cut through the middle of the backhand effort, directed wide by Lemaire. Rebound off the board, went off the back of the pads of Armusewicz. It's taken up top now for the Chiefs. Kai Kelly tries a shot on. That's deflected off the skate of Hunter Harrington in front. Kelly back at it at the blue line for the black and red, directs around. Here's a chance now for Southampton. Goldstein on the backhand glide, knocked away, got it back, he scores! The first goal for the Southampton Whalers belongs to Max Goldstein. You thought for a moment that that chance dried up as quickly as it started because Barbarito got a stick on there on the poke check. But the 2-on-1 converts. You see right here, the poke check just slowed the rush of Goldstein, but then he used it to move to the backhand, got 1-on-0 in on fourth, then roofed it top shelf. Goldstein early on has proven to be a lot to handle defensively for East Islip, and he finally broke down the wall to get the Whalers on the board. It's 1-1. Just losing the handle of that one at the blue line was Mateo Vergara. Now it's an odd man rush for the Chiefs. They move in, the drop pass here, the shot, they score! An immediate response for East Islip. They take the lead right back. As Vergara wiped out at the blue line for Southampton, there was really nobody back there to provide any kind of support. The clever drop pass here set it up nicely to the man streaking in all alone. That looked to be Christopher Blaschuk. Will wait to confirm. Either way, though, East Islip back out in front. It's 2-1, and in fact, they actually give it to Miles Mazzarone. Mazzarone, his first of the season. The assist goes to Roy Schraub, making it 2-1 Chiefs. Pressure comes back on again. This shot targeting the far side post was Kearney, missed wide. Blaschuk from the far side to the near, sends it down low. Looking for some help out in front to Falco, just beaten to that puck. It's pounded back behind. Pressure mounting for the East Islip Chiefs once again, but now scooped up by Southampton and moving forward. Minardi finds some support on the near side from Pisano. He sends it in. Into the corner, Blaschuk wins the race, but Pisano provides support for the Whalers. Sticks cancel out, a bounding puck picked up by the Chiefs. They move up the left wing. Working forward with it now is Brian Friesem. Friesem tried to organize that with Blaschuk, but he couldn't hold up his skating. That's called down for offside. Over halfway through this first period, 6:02 left on the clock. A 2-1 East Islip lead after the go-ahead goal from Miles Mazzarone. Evan Connors opened the scoring. Maxwell Goldstein leveled it up on the first ever goal from the Whalers. Mazzarone got the Chiefs and their noses back out in front. A very competitive hockey game in the early going. Chiefs move forward yet again. The backwards pass is intercepted. Good read of it by Quinlan Riley. He can't get it out, though. It's directed onwards to a blue liner, then turned over. Good forechecking pressure. Jordan Haynes has it down low. Haynes comes up top to flex off the stick of Bencherwitz. Bencherwitz to the far side. Sent around the blender there as it comes back down low. Some of the younger guys out on the ice for East Islip now as Alex Walsh sends a pass down low. Physical play as the puck comes up the near side. Bencherwitz can't hold the puck in. Now numbers for Southampton. The pass a little bit behind Wetter. He had to hold up on that pass from Riley as he would have been offside, but Wetter gets it back. He's knocked down hard. Good hip check applied by Jordan Haynes. Separates man from the puck as East Islip able to clear. Puck turned over yet again. Connors swoops in for the blue line, tries a shot. That goes off the outside of the net. We keep play rolling. Comes up top to Andre Lemaire. Lemaire's shot bounces high. Then it goes off the mask of Armusowitz. Ice really starting to open up. Good chances at both ends. Wetter now on the right wing for the Whalers. He tries a shot. A stick saved by Ford. Tipped up in the air. Some defensive support. Bounces off the stanchion on the far side. Now taken clear by the Chiefs. Good weighted pass to himself there up the far side. But then cleared out was Kyle Kearney, unable to use that as a rush attempt, but it stays pinned in the corner. Now fished out of there by Southampton. Leading that rush was Andrew Wetter. Working up the right side is Goldstein. Max Goldstein on his backhand. Buys some time, takes it behind the goal. Maxwell Goldstein has the opening tally for the Whalers. He gives it up to the top. Magnotta. Back to Goldstein. Nice deke, creates some space. Saucer feed. Comes back up top. Enzo Magnotta. One more on the right wing to Cam Minardi. Mishandled pass. It's coughed up now to the Chiefs. They can clear. This comes all the way down, waving off the offside. Good charge there for good measure by Kyle Kearney. Wins the race. Batted out in front. They score. Christopher Blaschuk on the doorstep. Doubles the lead for EI. Now it's all because of the quick skating of Kyle Kearney. Really kept that play alive, forced the turnover in down low, then great vision out in front. Saw in the end, he bats it back, and then that last play comes right to Blaschuk. All he had to do was get it on target. The puck movement really caused a headache and almost, you can say, dizziness of Armusowitz, having to track that puck going from tape to tape. He completely lost it, and it's 3-1 East Islip. Another chance out in front. Armusowitz gets to this one. Keeping this just a 2-score game. Near the final 3 minutes of the first period. This puck moves forward for Southampton. Cheers rearing down as, man, a knockdown there for the Whalers. Couldn't organize that rush. Pirello tries to hold this in for Southampton. A good reach-out stick of Kim Minardi, but not enough to keep it on the right side of the blue line. They have to tag back up. A whistle here. And initial signal is a penalty coming up to EI. It's a roughing call that puts Southampton on their first ever power play. Mazzarone has the go-ahead goal as things stand, but now he sits for 2 minutes in the penalty box for roughing. EI win the face-off. They're able to clear down. About 40 seconds, 45 seconds of difference between game clock and penalty clock here. EI can clear this off and then use that momentum for the last 40 or so seconds in the period. Looking for Goldstein in the middle. That pass intercepted. Evan Connors on the shorthanded move. Can't find anything there. They have to rush back on defense. They move on 2-on-2 with Goldstein. Goldstein dingles around right to the middle, ran out of room. Good defensive play in front by Lemaire, taking away the angle. They set it up, bounces off a skate, comes all the way up top to Hunter Harrigan. Harrington sends down low. Flip to Goldstein. Goldstein out in front, they score! Outstanding puck movement comes to Andrew Wetter, and it's a 1-goal game after the power play strike. Again, this time you see the playmaking ability of Maxwell Goldstein. He gets it right here. He waited for the puck to settle down and waited for the defender to commit to him, trying to take away the shot, and instead it opened up the passing lane to Andrew Wetter. The beautiful saucer feed sets it up on a silver platter to Wetter for his first of the season on the power play, and it's 3-2. Christopher Blaszczuk tries a long-range effort, a glove save at the other end for Scott Armusowitz III. Keeps it a 1-score contest, under 2 minutes to go in the first period. 3-2 hockey game, East Islip in front with 1:48 to go in the first. Benchowitz shot out in front. It worked as a pass, and they score. End to end we go. Kyle Kearney brings the 2-goal lead right back. There's a set play off the face-off. Kearney from the right wing immediately got over to that far side. Benchowitz just fed it right on through. Not sure if that was intended to be a pass, but he'll tell you exactly that's what he was trying to do. He feeds it over to the far side where Kearney had that goal gaping wide open to bring it back to a 4-2 game. Tons of goals here in this first period. If you like offense, this game has just about had all you can ask for. Southampton looking for one more to try to go back to the bench here in the intermission, just trailing by 1. Richie Pirello sends around to the far side. Nobody there in white to give him some help. So it's cleared out of there by East Islip. Finds a stick of Enzo Magnata, but he can't hold possession. 1-on-2 rush now for East Islip as their defenders are changing units. Under a minute to go here in this opening frame. Arm goes up of the far side official. He spots a penalty, and now the whistle goes. A tripping signal is called, and now it seems so we're getting another power play. Everyone heading down to the East Islip defensive end, and indeed it's a tripping call against the Chiefs. Looking skywards is Kyle Kearney. He's the guilty party on the trip. So after they got within 1 for a few moments on a power play strike, the Whalers get their second opportunity on the man advantage. And it's the unit that scored. Goldstein and Wetter back out there. They win the face-off. And nice reverse check right in front of goal. Magnotta pounds it away, and now whistle yet again. This one played up and over the glass, so we'll have to drop the puck again. Just 7 seconds gone on the power play. This time a face-off win for East Islip. Jordan Haynes was in there for the draw. They send it down the length of the ice. Under 40 seconds to go here in period number 1. Haynes forcing the issue here. Puck moved over to the near side. Now to the far to Wetter. Andrew Wetter looking for Goldstein. Good read by Lemaire. Pounds that away. And now East Islip can take a shorthanded look. That pass intercepted. Hunter Harrington looking for some help. Nothing arriving there as Cam Minardi was a little bit slow to respond. Poke check by Evan Connors forces it even further back. So we're into the final 7 seconds. Maybe not enough time here for a long rush despite Goldstein crying out for the puck. He can't get it. And the first period comes to a close. 6 goals up on the big board, and 4 of them belong to East Islip. They lead the Southampton Whalers 4-2 after 15 minutes. The coaches have some words of wisdom, and we'll bring it back here for the middle frame, only on the Long Island Sports Network. Second period of action coming up here between the Chiefs and the Whalers. Ian Binky with you on the Long Island Sports Network. Suffolk County High School Hockey League freshman level action, and a lot to like from both teams so far, especially for Southampton. They put 2 goals up on the board against a very good East Islip Red freshman team, and one of those goals was on the power play. They've still got 1 minute and 9 seconds to work here on the man advantage as the loose water bottle down on the Southampton goaltender's side. Armusowitz picks it up. Now we can start action up again. Again, Southampton with just about 1 minute to work on the power play to start this middle period. Friesen pins it in, makes it a little bit tougher of a task for the Whalers to move forward. D'Angelo cuts on through. It's Aiden D'Angelo on the right wing. He was looking towards the middle. Minardi had it intercepted before he could reach it. Now it's sent all the way back down by East Islip. Penalty was against Kyle Kearney for tripping in the closing moments of that first period. Now D'Angelo's trying to start the rush yet again for Southampton. His pass goes off the skate of the intended receiver. Now settles down to Minardi left wing. Cam Minardi moves in. Tries to dangle on through, past the defender. It's pinned up there. Double teamed was Minardi. Couldn't find any room to work. As this puck sent out to neutral ice. Final seconds tick away on the tripping penalty against Kearney. He's standing at the penalty box door. And now he hops on through. We're back to 5-on-5. But here's a rush forward, looking for the wraparound where the Whalers, that was just denied by the heads-up defensive play near side post. Goldstein trying to move towards the middle. That puck just kept on side by Stefano McCourt. Back down low for East Islip. They try to move it forward here. That pass through the center, intercepted. Looking to force it through to Wetter was Goldstein. Batted over to the far side instead. Physical play up on the far side boards. Bench for East Islip wanted a penalty, none coming. Wetter 2-on-2 move. His shot is deflected wide. Good positioning defensively by Kyle Kearney. He's still pinned out there, can't get off for a line change. Helping out on defense after heading out of the penalty box. This taken clear. Now he can head off, but it comes forward for the attack with Fowler. Fowler up to the left wing. Miscommunication as his man was heading off for a line change. Might have made that decision after the pass was out of his reach. Cam Minardi for Southampton. Looking for a move up the left wing. Not on the same page with his forward line mate. Settled back down by McCourt. His pass deflected, won't be icing. The Whalers use this chance as a time to change. Puck bounds all the way down the ice. Vergara to it first. He wipes out as he moves it up the right wing. Penalty coming to East Islip after a stick got up high. Rather, pardon, no, it's a penalty coming to Southampton. It's been an incidental high stick there, as now it's touched up by the Whalers, and it is indeed a high stick, sending the Whalers to the penalty kill for the first time. See who it is heading off here. It looks to be Enzo Magnotta, and that is the call. He's pleading his case, and it looked to be the end of a collision there where it was a clean check, but then his stick got up a little bit too high on the follow-through. That sends East Islip to their first man advantage, and this is where really the entire Chiefs organization earns their goal, lion's share of their goals, is on the man advantage with the special teams. See if this freshman team can make that pay off here with their first look on the man advantage. That's not a great start. It's immediately turned over. Goldstein cannot move on target. Another great defensive play by Andre Lemaire. Now it comes up the ice with Haynes. Haynes has the support of Kearney. Kearney and Haynes, backdoor, they score! Jordan Haynes taps it home. It's a 5-2 lead for EI. They just went end-to-end after the failed rush by Goldstein. A lot of players committed to the rush for Southampton. It created that move just onside. Kearney took it to the near side, got the defender to commit, got the goaltender to commit as well, and Haynes a lot of shooting space to slide that one on home. Now both teams with the power play strike. Cam Minardi looking for an immediate response, misses off the glass. Lots of wide open space, and could be more here for EI. Lima Van Steen was looking for space right wing. Instead opts to send that puck in. Now a long feed forward to Minardi. He's got numbers. Minardi looking towards the middle of that pass intended for Luca Pisano is knocked away, and it holds up near side. D'Angelo can't hold it in for the Whalers. It's pounded all the way down to Harrington. Harrington applies the brakes, leaves off to D'Angelo, reorganizing here. 11 minutes to go, a little bit less than that in period number 2. Teams have traded blows through 2 periods, but the only goal on the board so far in period 2 belongs to Jordan Haynes on the power play. That made it 5-2 East Islip here. The 3-goal lead, their largest of the night. Puck plastered to the glass there, now finally taken away. The breakout pass looking for Haynes. Doesn't work out first attempt, but his speed creates a break. Haynes shoots wide. Didn't really have any help there. His team in the middle of a line change. They do pick up possession again, but in neutral ice. Mentioned East Islip's varsity team in action. Coming up next, they're taking on the St. Anthony's Friars, as here's a move on goal. Nice stop by Armusowitz, knocking it away to the far side. Jordan Haynes can't keep it in here for East Islip, as it's taken forward by Southampton, and this move belongs to Andrew Wetter. Wetter just using his size to his advantage there near side, knocks his defender down. Riley tried a shot on goal, that's denied. Good stick work there at the blue line by Magnotta, keeps it in. But then the follow-up A little bit too much stick handling by Maxwell Goldstein. Goldstein to the far side on that move. Here's a shot, bar down, score! What a shot on the far side. Brings it back to a 2-score game. Looked to be wetter on that shot as we take a look back at the replay. Directed over to the far side. That wasn't really the intention of Goldstein, but works out perfectly. The dangle around from Andrew Wetter, then the outstanding shot goes top shelf underneath the crossbar and then into the back of the net. That's Wetter's second goal of the night. And the third point for Maxwell Goldstein. He got 2 assists on each of Wetter's goals, also got the opening tally. Back to a 2-goal hockey game, but we'll see if East Islip can respond now as Christian Fowler tracks this down. His shot is knocked away. Second effort is just a rolling puck underneath the grass with Scott Armusowitz. Some discussions in front of goal here after a little bit of follow-up on that opportunity. 5-3 game after the goal, the second goal of the night for Wetter. Only player on the ice here with multiple goals. 3 points for Maxwell Goldstein. Goal to start off the night, then 2 assists on each ensuing salvo. Another big check on the far side. Miles Mazzarone getting involved. Long pass sent down the ice, and it won't be icing here. The rule, it did take a deflection, sent out in front by Andrew Wetter. Nobody there able to get their stick on the ice to deflect it home. Flip down as the line change can be completed for Southampton. Just trying to keep their skaters fresh out there. Stefano McCourt gives over to Magnotta here working on the near side. Wetter pounds this one in, ends up his shift. Under 8 minutes to go in period number 2. Puck was held in for a moment, but now charging forward is Frysum for East Islip. Pass was out of the reach of Mazzarone, but he flags it down. Into the corner, looks for a man. The shot was blocked. Stays around behind the goal, trying to flip it to himself was Fowler, but he's interfered with, legally so, should add. Stays up on the far side, comes back to the point, held in. Good heads up skating by Barbarito. Joseph Barbarito feeds it to a teammate, then it's pinned over to the near side corner. Back up top, Barbarito, his move is picked off. Now it moves forward to Goldstein. He's got a skater on his back, but moves forward. Goldstein's effort hits up off the blocker of Anthony Ford, then just wide. Ford got just enough on that puck to direct it wide of the target, denying another look on net. It's been an outstanding night so far offensively for Maxwell Goldstein, but just the one tally. Goldstein from behind his own goal. Works forward with it now on the left wing. Goldstein has some support. Drags to his backhand, sends out in front. That move intercepted. Good read by Christopher Blaschuk, but he can't get it clear. Goldstein back with it at the point. From the board, sends into the middle. That goes off the skate of the intended target and then covered up by Ford. Really nice work on the defense, because if they don't tie up the stick of the man in front, and Keegan Riley, he has a tap in or at least a one-timer opportunity. But strong defensive work tied the man up, and he had no chance to do anything other than just try to redirect it off his skate, no less. And it took enough steam off of it for Anthony Ford to get on top. Blaschuk wins this face-off defensive zone. Hoping to move out of there. What does not help, that his intended passing partner wiped out, but then the follow-up effort cleared all the way down. Enzo Magnotta from his own end. Double team there on the right wing, turned over for a moment, and then opting to send it into the bench was Keegan Riley. That sets up a defensive zone face-off here after the puck was deflected out of play. East Islip St. Anthony's varsity matchup on deck after this one, tentatively set for 7:50. And the last game of the night is Middle Country against Sachem. The Cougars making their return to the varsity level. Sachem trying to follow up their great start to last season, but hoping for a better ending. It can all start with an opening night victory. Hunter Harrington can't make any progress on the left wing, taken away by the stick of Evan Connors. Trying to move forward here, but a rolling puck comes over to the boards. Peyton Haynes has it behind the goal for East Islip. Haynes takes to the middle, tries a shot that's blocked. And it was a stick out in front, getting a piece of that one, that of Mateo Vergara. Moving forward now, on the rush, Luca Pisano. Pisano, the chip and chase around his defender, Brian Friesen. Pisano trying to feed it out in front, couldn't get it to Minardi. Comes up to the point, the effort on goal by D'Angelo, easily blocked. Now taking it forward now with East Islip. Kicking it to himself, Evan Connors. Can't find any help there, but Connors sticks with it on the forecheck. Has it back behind the net. Connors can't make any progress past Richard Perello. Takes it back to the far side, flipped up top. The one-time effort blocked in front. Comes all the way out to the blue line and clear. Southampton defense taking the bend but don't break strategy now. They really like to move onto the attacking end. They've had some opportunities, but some good defense has denied any kind of quality scoring opportunities against Ford. 4.5 to go in the second period. Still the 2-goal lead for East Islip. This pass misfired down the rink for icing. Defensive zone draw coming up for the Whalers. Whalers, one of the several fresh faces around the Suffolk County High School Hockey League this year. We saw the Eastport South Manor Sharks a few nights ago get a big win as a JV team, really their first look back in the league in quite a while. Also, of course, see Middle Country back in the playing loop at the varsity level here. We'll see them make their return tonight as that is called for an icing once again against Southampton. Part of the shuffling of the varsity level. Some teams bowing out, others returning. We've seen that ring true here for Middle Country. The Southampton Whalers, brand new here to Suffolk County High School Hockey League. Trying to make some waves with a potential win. And they've got a rush here. Fed over to the right wing, hitting the trailer. Pass back across, one pass too many. Nobody looking for the return. Enough steam on the pass to come all the way back down the ice. Here's Mazzarone. Mazzarone rips one just high and wide, trying to pick out the corner. End to end we go. Mazzarone trying to work for it behind the goal. Got it back. Looking for the wraparound. Nothing there. That's sealed off. Andrew Wetter trying to clear for the Whalers. No luck on the far side point. They collapse on the man, but it's picked back up again by Miles Mazzarone. Looking to the middle. They got it there. The 5-hole picked out. They score. Another one on through behind the goal, and it's a 3-goal lead yet again. They just forced a turnover yet again. Relentless pressure, nothing. No clean passing lanes for Southampton to get it clear. And it doesn't take too much here. And in fact, it was because that shot was not extremely strong that our Musowitz just opened up his pads just a tad, and it slid right between them for the goal. Tough break for Scott Musowitz, who's had such a great night, but that one just evaded him. Rory Straub gets credit for the goal. Mazzarone, his second point of the night on the assist. Brings it back to a 3-goal game, a 6-3 lead for East Islip. The move has to start soon on the comeback for Southampton. This is a good look here. They've got some numbers on the rush. It's moved forward by Maxwell Goldstein. His shot goes wide. Held in at the point by Harrington. Nice play by him there. Wrap back around, nobody in white to provide support on the right wing. The attempted collapse from the point, ill-advised. As this move forward by Andre Lemaire. Lemaire has some help, tries to flip it along. Had the trailer and Brendan Bentrowitz, both blue liners, getting involved in the attack that time. Now they wheel back to provide some defensive help, but not before Lemaire denies the rush up the ice for Southampton. Blaszczuk again, a thorn in the side on that move by the Whalers. A fan and a miss at that keep-in attempt by Bentrowitz. No harm, no foul for the East Islip Chiefs as they pick it up in their own end. Now 2 minutes to go here in the second. Kyle Kearney on the left wing. Can't get it around the stick of Aiden D'Angelo. Kearney back on it on the backhand, flips around the boards. His team can change. Southampton trying to use that opportunity to their advantage, but Christian Fowler not really looking for that puck, so it's an icing call again against the white and red. 1:42 to go in the second. Good turnout here for both teams. It's quite a trip here for the Southampton Whalers to play their games in this league out in the rinks, but trip well worth it. Several fans making that journey as well. East Islip always well supported. Shot from the point, hits off a couple sticks, then trickles wide. Good shove down on the boards. A man wiped out. That was Harrington. Comes back to Friesen. His effort blocked. Another one off the skate of Minardi, pardon. Already helped out by Richard Perello on the far side. Perello moves in right wing. Sends one on target, stick to side easily by Anthony Ford. Does keep the puck in the attacking end. Minata. Here looking for some room, Minardi and Perello. And a long pass comes down to the man already in the attacking end, Jordan Haynes. Haynes holds up, that shot blocked. That one got a big chunk of the skater in Enzo Magnotta. Skating it off is Magnotta, has to call it into action again. Working with it, Evan Connors. Connors opts to take it to the corner, final 38 seconds. Flip to the middle, one-timer save, rebound, taken away by the sprawling netminder Armusowitz, and he covers up. Nice applause by both teams, recognizing the efforts of the man between the pipes. That rolling puck laid there in the crease for Alex Walsh. He was able to get a little bit on that one, but the sprawling effort of Scott Armusowitz III took it away. And they'll bring the faceoff out of the attacking end for East Islip here. And into neutral ice. Goldstein wins the draw for the Southampton Whalers, trying to move up the ice for one more rush. That move up the right wing denied by a glove of a East Islip forechecker. It's pounded back in. Rolling puck does not work out for the Whalers. It's held in by Rory Straub. Straub looks back across, one more, and that pass too far behind Mazzarone. It's held up on the far side. One more look to Mazzarone. He goes up to the point. That runs the remaining seconds off the clock, and that's how we go into the second break. The lead widened a bit by East Islip. They lead by 3, 6-3 over the Southampton Whalers. Third and final period of regulation on tap after this on the Long Island Sports Network. Set to go for the third period between Southampton and East Islip. The Chiefs with a 3-goal lead. That's not to say that Southampton hasn't had their moments. Same to say about East Islip, but good goaltending on both sides has held the goal scoring where it is. And there's another nice instance there. Anthony Ford, the stick save immediately on a breakaway for Southampton to open the third. That's what they need. Get a lot of breakaway opportunities, odd man rushes, things like that to keep this East Islip team on their heels, forcing them into some mistakes. We've seen it a couple times tonight. One of the goals on a power play as well. Try to get to the man advantage. Try to force the hand of East Islip. Don't let them comfortably ease to a win here. Make it tough on them. There's a shot and a save. Rebound, score. But that's what East Islip needed. Some insurance out of the break. Their biggest lead of the night, and it's 4. That move out of the defensive zone just did not pan out. It stayed in and then came right out in front after the shot from the far side. The rebound tapped in by Liam Van Steen. His first of the season. Blaszczuk with the assist. Makes it now a 4-goal game, the largest lead of the night. And there's another one immediately in the back of the net. Make it now a 5-goal game. Well, what was ever said between the periods for East Islip must have worked out. It's not even taking them a minute, and they've already scored twice. This one by Evan Connors, his second of the game. Makes it now a 5-goal contest. Here's a chance at the other end. That's a good look on target for Southampton. Andrew Wetter with the opportunity, but really not much shooting room there on the near side post. Easily closed off by Anthony Ford, who has leaned on his positioning to take away plenty of shooting angles tonight. Southampton trying to apply the pressure off the face-off win. Can't make the most of it there. Vergara gets it back, moves it to Wetter. Andrew Wetter trying to move through, fries him, he got it there, and then sent it wide of the cage. Nice move by Andrew Wetter. He and Goldstein have been the standouts on offense tonight for Southampton. And they need more of that as this season goes on. Wetter really creating his own scoring opportunity. A backhanded flip towards goal, a pad stop by Armusowicz. Help from his teammates gets it as far as the blue line before Christian Bentrowitz sends it back towards the cage. Brendan Bentrowitz. Bentrowitz now getting back on defense. Won't be needed, at least for the moment. Puck turned over for a few seconds to Jordan Haynes. Now Haynes back on it. Haynes works back over, and a man into the slot was Alex Welsh. He couldn't connect on the pass. Now he's got it back over to Welsh. Welsh's effort is caught up in the paraphernalia of a defender. Directed wide. Back to the far side, then to the near, they score. Alex Walsh lurked right in on the doorstep, and he finally gets on the board. Southampton just could not clear no matter what they did. Haynes tried to feed it one time, and then the second effort comes right on through. Walsh almost lost it. The last second reach across for Armusowicz. Took away some of the net, but everything up high, wide open, and Walsh was able to find it. Now a 9-6 game. That's 3 goals in under 3 minutes for East Islip in the third period, has blown this one wide open. Harrington looking for some progress right wing, taken away, and moved down the ice now for Rory Straub. Straub, his pass goes off the skate of D'Angelo, and now heading back the other way for Southampton. With it, Luca Pisano. Pisano, the 1-on-2 move, opts to send it around to get past Andre Lemaire. Lemaire has been outstanding on the blue line tonight. Also served as a playmaker at times on the offensive end. Lemaire comes up big again with a poke check, knocks away from Luca Pisano. This move over to the left wing is offside. The brakes could not be applied by the attacker for East Islip. That was number 61 in black, Christian Fowler. So 11:41 to go, another whistle with a healthy lead for the Chiefs. Stick with us here on the Long Island Sports Network, especially for the East Islip fans, as the Chiefs varsity team is in action after we clean the ice here. They're taking on St. Anthony's, the reigning 2 seed after their outstanding season last year. Bob Lund leading another great squad for St. Anthony's. A lot of returners, a lot of fresh faces as well to the varsity team. Meanwhile, East Islip, it's a brand new look for that team. A lot of JV promotions, but a lot of talented players. They're still going to be a problem for a lot of the top teams here in Suffolk County. Hunter Harrington moving in. He was double teamed, knocked down, and there's a penalty coming up. A roughing call against East Islip sends Southampton back to the power play. Harrington created that chance by himself, moved in, was outnumbered, but drew the penalty because he took such an aggressive approach towards the goal. The roughing call goes against Joseph Barbarito. That's the third opportunity on the man advantage for Southampton. They're 1 for 2 so far. And when this face-off comes back to the blue line, sent around by Stefano McCourt. It's flipped right past Harrington. He tried to play it with his stick right around the shoulders. No luck on that attempt. It's played all the way down. Magnato, the misdirection. Creates some space for himself, but not enough as Haynes forces a turnover. Haynes, short-handed, cuts to his right, tries a shot that gets off the pipe. Another great opportunity for Jordan Haynes, pardon. Haynes just had it taken away. Another shot on the near side, an easy pad stop by Armusowitz. This move through a bouncing puck, bounces off a couple of sticks. Max Goldstein trying to force the issue in down low, but it's cleared out again by East Islip. More time off the clock on this power play. It's halfway gone. It comes back to Andrew Wetter, right wing. Wetter quickly closed off by Kelly, but now Wetter has it back again. Sweeping stick of the defender knocks it away. The shot from Wetter near side was wide. Rebound sent towards the goal by Harrington. The slapper nearly knuckled towards the net, but it just grazed off the outside of the cage. Harrington back at the blue line, sends one on goal. Ford stick save. It's back along, stick away, rebound, still there. Saved by Ford, they battle for it. East Islip takes it clear. The bench loving that one and the effort of their goaltender, Anthony Ford. Danger not clear as it's sent on goal by Goldstein. Couldn't get the shot that he wanted, and now taken clear. Chances for a plethora of attackers for Southampton. Goldstein was there, as was Wetter. Neither could get it by Anthony Ford, who's had a great night in goal, allowing just the three times that the puck has trickled past him. Short-handed look here as this move is onside for Rory Straub. Straub holds up, allows the reinforcements to reach the ice. This batted into the back of the net. Armusowitz can't believe it. He thought he stopped it, but it's just batted in behind him, and it's an even 10 goals for East Islip. They do say good things happen when you get the puck on net. Straub, just running out of time, figured, why not try it? And it was fumbled by the goaltender in Armusowitz, and he could not grab it before it trickled into the twine. Another tough break for Armusowitz, who again has had some outstanding saves in this hockey game. That one no exception. A player down here for East Islip. We keep play continuing, and now the whistle blows. He'll be attended to. 10-3 hockey game here. East Islip on top. As the player can be attended to for East Islip. It's just been an onslaught of goals here in this third period for EI. We talked about it in the break, coming out of the break, should say, about how Southampton had their moments, and if they could get an early goal and pucks moving and momentum moving in their direction, it could really serve their favor for a comeback effort. But 4 goals for the Chiefs has pretty much put that out of the question. And a good sign here is Rory Straub able to skate towards the bench on his own power. And seems to be all right, shaking off that injury. We can get play resumed. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off to get things running again with 8:18 left to go, a 7-goal lead for East Islip. And despite this third period not going their way, Southampton still has a lot to hold their head high about. It's got Armusowitz with some great saves. Outstanding scoring opportunities for a lot of players. Of course, the players getting the big shine, Maxwell Goldstein and Andrew Wetter, but other players contributing as well. There's another break for EI. Comes over to Lemaire. He tries one near side. Good glove save by Armusowitz. Tracked that one to perfection. Brandon Bentrowitz to this puck first, but loses it. Here's a shot that rings the pipe. Another good look for the Whalers. This time rings the iron instead of the net. That was a look for Luca Pisano as it comes down the other end. A quick wrister in front from Christian Fowler. That one meets the pad of Armusowitz, cleared down by Southampton. Off of a deflection, no icing. Forces the goaltender forward to play it. He moves it on to Andre Lemaire. Lemaire tries to clear. Pisano denied that rush initially. Now a 3-on-2 for East Islip. Mazzarone cuts to his right, already 2 goals tonight. Deflects it towards goal. Was looking for the tip out in front, out of the reach of Fowler. Back down low, Lemaire. Tries the point pass, that goes off a stick. Now glove down at the point. Trying to return to Lemaire. Didn't work out, and now Southampton has possession. Up the right wing, Luca Pisano. Pisano flips back, man trailing from the bench, Goldstein. He's got it. Goldstein effort is blocked by who else but Andre Lemaire. Another instance of him just doing everything right defensively, not allowing any chances on goal whenever he's on ice. Goldstein slicing and dicing through the forwards. Now he gets to the strong back line. Hands over to Wetter. Wetter's target, or shot on target, is denied. Rebound sent on target, and then just off the blocker, skimming off the blocker of Ford. Stick lifted here, trying the home run pass. That's denied. It's moved back in by Quinlan Riley. Riley spins back. Looks for some space, has Goldstein, looking for the feed to the man in front in Wetter. That was denied. Comes back to Quinlan Riley, but good. Heads up poke check by Evan Connors. Forces the move up the ice. Connors swoops in on the right wing. His defender wiped out, but it does not matter. Evan Connors back on the score sheet. The lead, now 8. Connors had the help of Kyle Kearney, but Kearney, as he was trying to hold up and stay onside, took himself out of the play, fell to his rear. But good awareness, realizing that Evan Connors just took the shot on goal and beat the goaltender and Armusowitz up top. That puts us now with a running clock. The closing moments. Evan Connors with a hat trick in the opening night. He's got 3 goals. Also mentioned the efforts of Rory Straub. Straub has 4 points, 2 goals, and 2 assists. Connors, the hat trick hero, here in the season opener, moves this puck in with the help of his line mate, in Jordan Haynes. Haynes comes out up top. The shot from Kelly just kicked away by Armusewicz. Good instincts in goal. Also beating out the extended stick of Straub in front. Whalers clear this out, and we're nearing the 4-minute mark of action remaining. Another shot from the far side sent wide of the net. East Islip getting some fresh units out there. To the puck first, Jordan Haynes behind the goal. Haynes to the middle, looking for a man right there, and Fowler, pass was behind him. Now Goldstein brings it up the ice. Max Goldstein to the near side, the shot off the pad of the goaltender Ford, just closed it off, showed him the window, and then slammed it. Harrington, slapper, pad, stop Ford, rebound, knockdown, probably for the good, as it keeps us moving here. Mazzarone able to keep us moving, denying that icing. Wetter from the right wing, brings it in, the pad, stopped by Ford off his sharp shot. Deflected up to the far side. Long stick, keeps it in here with Magnotta. Magnotta back to the man on the left wing and Minardi. Taken away by East Islip and clear. Long pass across, looking for Mazzarone. Miles couldn't get there. Now Pisano bringing it back in. Collision with Straub, good to see him back out on the ice. Now it's moved forward by East Islip. No room to work there on the right wing with Mazzarone. Flipped into an attacking position, then a stick on the ice. It results in a trip and a penalty call. Whistles are still being enforced here in the closing moments. Rather, it was a hooking call all the same against Enzo Magnotta. It's 2 minutes up on the board. And it looks like they're also going to get the initial signal looked to be a bench minor for too many men on the ice. At least that's what the intended signal seemed to be here. It could have been something said because it will be a power play for East Islip. It's 5-on-4 for the Chiefs. They do have Marizone sitting in the box for an extra penalty. We'll get you informed on that. There's a one-timer shot that's shut down by Armusewicz. Nice save for the goaltender there. That'll help out his confidence, making a nice stop on a quality effort. Does stay in on the attack here. Andre Lemaire's effort is blocked by Harrington. Hunter Harrington sends it down the length of the ice. So it's an equipment violation against Marizone. Mazzarone. Couldn't see the sign from the official. He made the motion that almost looked like too many men on the ice, but he could have been pointing at something initially, signaling invalid equipment. So he sits for 10, which does not result in any kind of man disadvantage on the ice, as this puck moved forward by Southampton while short-handed. Goldstein couldn't hold it in. East Islip with it now in the center. Under a minute to go in this contest as it's taken forward by Sebastian DeFalco. A nice drag forward for Liam Van Steen. Van Steen's effort was taken away. This puck directed to the near side. Time off the clock is time to the good for East Islip. Although they would love a power play goal, Van Steen has it once again. Liam Van Steen already one goal, was looking for an apple there, directed out in front, but sticked aside by Armusewicz. One more shot on target, Armusewicz smothers it, and we're under 20 seconds to go. Man free from the box after the hooking call. And they're just gonna wrap this one up. The final seconds tick away, and the East Islip Chiefs move to 1-0 after a dominant third period. They pull away from Southampton. Their opening night ends in defeat despite a valiant effort. Once again, your final score, East Islip 11, Southampton 3, and the star has to go, you have to imagine, to East Islip, to the efforts of their star skater, Evan Connors. A hat trick on opening night, 4 points as well for Rory Straub. Jordan Haynes also 4 points, a hat trick of assists for him with 3. More action coming up at the varsity level here on the North Rink at the rinks in Hauppauge when we come back on the Long Island Sports Network.